Question number 22, bundle 7, module 2, a table is given to x, fx. Okay, these are the values. If I just write it like, I can also write it as f of negative 4 is equal to 0, because when x is negative 4, f of x is 0. And I can write it as this is equal to 1. And this one can be written as 2. Okay. For the linear function f, the table shows three values of x and their corresponding values of fx, got it. If h of x is equal to fx minus 13, what is the value of h? That means hx. All these options are in the form of equations. So that means first we have to find fx, plug it here and find hx then. So because it is linear, f of x is equal to mx plus b. Now I'm going to use this first data, that when x is negative 4, fx is 0. So when x is negative 4, fx is 0, adding 4m on both sides. Now if I just plug 4m at place of b, let's see what happens. So fx is equal to mx plus 4m. This seems to be a very interesting question. So just try to solve it at your own and then come back and solve it with me. Pause the video. Okay. Now I need to find m here to make it a proper equation. And m can be calculated. M is slope, right? M can be rise over run, but that is a good option if graph is given to us. Here graph is not given, but what is given? The corresponding values of fx when x has some particular value. So you can also use it as y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This is another way. This one is not a good option because graph is not here. You can use this one. So if I take two datas like y2 minus y1 is 1 minus 0, 1 minus 0 over x2 minus x1 is minus 19 by 5 and negative of negative 4. So that is 1 over negative 19 plus 20 by 5, which in turn is 5. So this is one way of calculating arm. And another way is like use any of these datas. For example, I am using, let's say, second one. So this is 1 is equal to m when m is 19 by 5 plus 4m. So this is negative 19m plus 20m by 5 is equal to 1. So this is m is equal to 5, right? So slope can be calculated this way if this kind of data is given, not rise over run because graph is none, and you can also use this. You can use any method. So m is 5. Now if I just plug in it, f of x is equal to mx plus b, right? So, and b is actually 4m is equal to mx plus 4m, and m is 5. So 5x, 5 4s are 20. Now this is a very tempting mistake, h of x is 5x plus 20. As you say, oh, this is my answer and this is the option, so that is the correct answer. This happens when we are like a little bit stressed. So stopped. Think what is asked. We have calculated fx, not hx. H of x is actually f of x minus 13. So 5x plus 20 minus 13, and that is 5x plus 7. That means B is the right option. Wonderful question. Next one is also a good question. Question number 23. The linear function g is defined by g of x is equal to b minus 15x. Let's write it. And b is a constant. G of c plus 7 is equal to c by 4. Now when I say g of c plus 7, so what needs to be done? Every x is to be replaced with c plus 7. This is what is happening here. So b minus 15 c plus 7. And what is c plus 7 itself? That is c by 4 is equal to b minus 15c minus 105. Okay, what is the question? Which of the following expression represents the value of b? That means you have to calculate this. So add 15c on both sides and 105 on both sides. Let's take the LCM or the butterfly method, whatever method you use. You can use this, but if you are not comfortable with fractions, addition and subtraction, just comment. I'll make one video on that. Plus 105 is equal to b, so 61c by 4 plus 105 is equal to b, so c is the right option. Two very, very nice questions.